guys, welcome back to my channel. So for those of you guys that tuning in, I really appreciate you guys for tuning in every week. And today's reading is going to be for the Gemini. So we're going to see what the ancestors have for the Gemini, okay? Also, if you guys would like, I started a Patreon account so you guys can find me. The link is below. You guys can find me on Patreon if you guys want to get some extended readings done. Or if you guys just want to be a part of my Patreon community, the link is posted below. Alrighty, so we're going to get right into it. Ancestors, what do you have for the Gemini? What do you have for the Gemini, ancestors? Again, this is a general reading. So the information here is, it may or may not resonate with you. Okay? But it's just a general reading for the Gemini for the upcoming weeks. Okay? Alright. Alrighty, Gemini. So you have the snake card here. And the snake card is telling you that it's time to shed old skin. That means that it's time to get rid of the past. It's time to let a lot of things of the past go. It's time to become new, step into a new self. Because it's a new season for you guys. And symbolically, the snake, when the seasons change, the snake sheds the old skin so that they can step into an entire new season. So for you guys, it's a new season for you guys. So it's time to let go of those things that were, that covered you. Those things that kept you in the same position. Those thoughts that kept you in the same position. It's time for you to look at things from a new perspective, okay? The old is dead. The old is dead, and it's not serving any purpose in your life anymore. So it's time to let that go, okay? So yeah, it's time for you guys to let that go. And connect with your emotions, the water guardian. There's some things that's going on emotionally that you guys are not addressing, okay? So you guys have to address this and connect with it in order to move past it, because it's keeping you, it's allowing you to hold on to things that no longer serve you anymore. And maybe some of you guys are in a job that no longer serves you. You feel like, you're just kind of like allowing time to pass by, and this thing no longer serves you anymore. So it's time to let some of those things go. Maybe it's a relationship that you're not emotionally fulfilled in, and it may be time for you to let that go. But definitely something needs to be left in the past so that you can go ahead and move forward, so that you can be guided and start to fulfill your purpose. But until you drop that old skin, you're gonna remain emotionally imbalanced. And you see her, she wants peace, man. She wants to be content. She wants to soar. She wants to spread her wings, but it's just something that she has not connected with. And you have to connect with that thing, or else if you don't connect with that thing, you're going to start seeing yourself repeating those cycles again. And trust your instincts. If you believe that it's happening, it's happening. If you believe that it may be true, it may be true. Your instincts are telling you they're not far off. So whatever it is that you're believing, it's not far off for what the reality is. So you're going to have to trust that. You're going to have to trust that. You're going to have to trust yourself. And you see the animal guardian is guiding you. Your ancestors are not going to lead you astray. The angels are not going to lead you astray. So you have to trust that they're going to be there for you, to protect you, to shield you. And again, you see this owl here? The owl coming out of nowhere knows for a fact what's going on. Look at the illusion here. Look at the presence here. All you see is wings, but here's a cat here. There's a crow attached here. Here's a little baby doe here. So what you perceiving may be happening probably is happening. So it's time for you to leave that situation in the past. Leave that situation in the past. Connect with your emotions. Find yourself some peace. Get rid of that old skin because it's no longer serving you. And take charge with authority. All right? Take charge with authority. You see the Lord here. Take charge. It's time for you to take charge. You've been sitting here in this position for too long, allowing too many things to happen in your life that should not be happening. So it's time for you to step up, move into your purpose, and take charge of this situation, because if you don't, you're going to continue to allow this situation to eat at you, and mess with your mental health. And you want peace. You want clarity. You want to feel fulfilled. You want an abundance, but allowing these things to continue to persist is not how you're going to get those things. You are going to have to take charge of whatever this situation is. Okay, Gemini? See? Wants to feel loved and comforted. Mother Earth, feel loved and comforted. Once you take charge of this, Gemini, once you take charge of this situation, this dead skin that needs to be dropped off, you will feel love. You will feel comforted. You will feel content in your situation. But there's some work that needs to be done. There's some, you're going to have to say, look, I'm done with whatever this is, and I need to move forward. I need to move past it. Until you do that, you won't feel what you desiring to feel, which is feeling love and feeling comforted. Everyone wants to feel love, Gemini. You don't have to be tough all the time. Just let go of whatever it is that you instinctively is bothering you, because you have an idea. Only you, Gemini, know exactly what it is that I'm talking about. And you have an idea of what this thing is that's, causing you an emotional imbalance. Yet you continue to hold on to it because you feel like, oh, well, maybe it'll change, or maybe it won't, it will not. And you've seen all the signs that whatever this is will not change, yet you're still trying to hold on to it. That skin that's covering you, that you're still trying to hold on to, is dead. It serves no purpose, and it does not hold any moisture. So you have to let it go, Gemini, okay? And move in a new direction, Gemini. The ancestors cannot be any clearer. You need to travel. You need to move in a new direction. That situation is dead. It's completely dead. There is no life left in that situation. It is done. It is finished. It is time for you to move in that purpose. Move in a new direction. Because Gemini, you have to move in that new direction, Gemini. You have to. And the reason why I'm telling you that you have to move in this new direction is because this situation no longer serves you. It's done. It is done, Gemini. And I can't stress it enough. The ancestors cannot stress it enough that this situation is done. You will not feel love and comfort in this situation. You will not feel in charge of this situation. Until you get rid of that, you will not feel in charge. You will not be empowered in this situation. This situation is going to continue to hold you back, Gemini.